Good morning, world. This is Royce. We're come back at you with yet another Let's Try. And today on the docket, we're going to El Paso. Ba-da-ba-ba. El Paso Fiesta twist, that is. Crispy corn snacks. Crispy and crunchy with a twist. Satisfy your Southwestern flavor cravings with a crispy, crunchy snack from Old El Paso. There's also cinnamon churro and queso flavor, but I was only able to find this. For those not in the know, El Paso is a brand that is more well known for its its hard taco shells and salsa and taco seasoning mix. Basically, they sell you all the shelf stable stuff you need to make tacos. Let's give her a try. Very interesting texture and flavor. I thought it might have the texture of the Cinnamon Twist Taco Bell sells, but those have a more... Those are fresh. But these... They remind me of something very specific. Over 2 servings per bag. You gotta be kidding me. Man. It's gone now, but that corn puff flavor that it started with had something very specific to it that reminded me of something. A Cheeto? I don't think so. Not like a Cheeto puff, even. Maybe Handicapp's fries? Let me see if I can get it again. Maybe it's something that only presents when you open the bag fresh. As for the flavor, it's... Ooh. I was about to say it's just your basic, like, salsa flavor, where it's spice and tomato paste, but, well, dehydrated tomato paste or whatever. I swear I just got a little bit of cilantro there, which was really good. It's definitely not Verde, though. Or maybe the cilantro. But that's in a lot of good salsa. It's amazing how versatile corn is as a product. Someone once joked that you could go to a store and almost every grocery item that isn't like in the produce section has corn in it. You know, be it cereal, soda pop, cornstarch separating the pieces of the pieces of Turkish delight. Just everything has corn in it. It's all corn. Like, if you were to transform our meals into their basic components, I'm pretty sure the average American would be eating a lot. Would just be eating like a bunch of potatoes and corn on the cob at the dinner table. And like, I don't mind that. That's kind of the sacrifice of mass production. There's way too many people for us to be like, oh, we gotta be all natural, whole grain, whatever. Not whole grain, but you get what I mean. Non-GMO. got that no antibiotics ever thing. Would you like this chicken that's had antibiotics and a little human growth hormone? Not human, but a little GMO? Or do you want this chicken that is sickly and was raised on a farm? And like, I know that's not really how it is, but I still don't get the no antibiotics thing. Like, let chicken have antibiotics. Let beef have antibiotics. Excuse me. Sorry. This stuff, it is spicier than it seems, but it's one of those things where it builds up on you. Just waxing philosophical as I eat corn snacks in front of you. I think it might be handicap fries I'm thinking of, but I'm not sure. The salsa taste is bringing back some memories too. It's kind of like Flamin' Hot Cheetos without the lime, without the citric acid, and a little milder. Like a lot of cumin, a lot of garlic powder. Salt, sugar, garlic powder, onion powder, green bell pepper powder, citric acid, malic acid, yeast extract. Good Lord. Corn is mentioned 3 times on here. For the corn twists, then corn maltodextrin, and modified cornstarch. Oh, interesting. It's not just corn flour, it's also a little bit of rice flour. Honestly, we should do more rice stuff, too. Why isn't mochi mass-produced? Mochi's great. I think it's funny that Asia and the U.S. are kind of like twins of each other in a way. Well like doppelgangers in a way, because like the U.S. substitutes corn for a lot of things, and then Asia's like, I assume China, but uses rice for a lot of things. Apparently in England, allegedly, corn isn't used as much. It's viewed as hog feed, basically. But it is an American crop. The Native Americans the Native Americans first planted it. Well, first, cultivated it, I should say. Then they taught the Pilgrims how to do it. And then now their sovereign territory is used to grow corn where they used to hunt buffalo. But I'm not here to discuss the politics of stuff that happened 300 years ago. I was actually very surprised to find out that the displacement of Native Americans by Andrew Jackson was not a unanimous thing. There were people in Congress who fought for the Native Americans' rights. Because, we were friends with the Cherokee. And we did awful things to them. Trail of Tears. But old Hickory, he was a bastard. We have had some very terrible presidents who have destroyed the lives of thousands, if not millions. But I think Andrew Jackson, just by existing as a person, is one of the worst. You know, murdered people in duels, executed prisoners when he was a general. You can defend Trump. Try to, anyway. You can defend Biden. You can even defend... Like, you'd even defend, what's his name? Reagan to an extent. But Andrew Jackson, man. That dude is in hell. Of course, knowing him, he probably just hit all the demons that came near him over the head with his little stick. I actually watched some of Reagan's speeches recently, and while the man still did things that I consider to be unjust and wrong, he is way better spoken than Trump or Biden. Like, you can tell he had some speechwriters, because his speeches were very well written, very intelligent. You know, far beyond the man we knew Reagan to be. For those who don't know, he suffered from Alzheimer's in office, allegedly. The diagnosis technically came out in the 90s, but come on. Those speeches were pretty good, and he was a performer. In a way I don't think even, anyone nowadays is. Now it's whoever can scream the loudest. How did we get here? Like, how did I get from talking about corn snacks to talking about politics? Oh. Oh, I thought I got an extra crispy bit. No, it was just a thing of spice. Well, whatever. That was pretty good. A worthy snack if you're on a road trip, but I don't see it being a mainstay in the way some are. Does give you Cheeto fingers, though. Salsa fingers? I don't know. That sounds like it should have those little clackers and dance the salsa. Anyway, you all have a good one. This is Royce Miller. I'm Abby.